What's up? This is Squad 2448 with a Farming Simulator 17 heavy rescue video. Today we'll be en route to a major crash on the highway. A boat trailer disconnected from the truck and is on top of a vehicle. We'll be using the Rotator to lift it off of, and then we'll be using the Kenworth wrecker to tow the vehicles away. We'll be hopping in the western side, we'll turn on the LED lights, and we'll be making our way over there. The sheriffs do have the road closed off, and the fire already left the scene since there were no injuries, which is good. So we'll be making our way over, and I'm very excited to be doing more heavy rescue videos here on the channel. If you do have any cool ideas for the series, let me know down below in the comments. But we'll be making our way over here, just over here. You guys can see the accident way up there. It looks like they've the entire side of the highway closed down, which is pretty big. It's going to be holding up a lot of traffic. But take a look at that. We do look like have a Charger parked out front, and then look at that, guys. We have the Kenworth Rollback. We'll be putting the boat trailer on that since it's pretty much destroyed, and we have the Kenworth wrecker, and it looks like a Tahoe over there. So we'll kind of hop out, take a look at this. I mean, look at this, guys. The boat is actually shifted on the boat trailer, so we might have to look into kind of moving this also. But I'm thinking we'll probably kind of get it off of the vehicle, bring the rollback right over here, and kind of winch it on using the Rotator. And then look at this, BMW, pretty expensive, and it looks like the windshield, the hood, and the entire left side is pretty much destroyed. And then we have this pickup truck, looks like it did break off, no safety hitch, no safety chains, even safety brake wires, so that's pretty bad. But we'll be hopping inside of this. Now we actually do have the tow hook on this, which we will be disconnecting just so it is a little bit easier for us. We'll kind of come around here, and like I was saying, we'll first disconnect the tow hook. We don't need it today. We'll lower it down, we'll disconnect it right over there. If we did need it, it's right there for us, which is okay. But we'll be towing that BMW back with that large one, which is not the best since it is a pretty large tow truck over there, but it will do the job. So we're right over here. Next up, we do need to extend out this and then kind of lift the truck. Now we are a little bit on the curb, but that looks to be good right about there. And actually we do need to pull forward, so we'll kind of pull forward just a little. I think that right here will be a pretty good area. We'll still be able to winch the boat up. Next up, we'll be lifting up the Rotator arm, and I think that we won't be lifting it up too high. Probably just about right there. We'll lower down the winch once we kind of tilt it. And I'm very excited to be doing more heavy rescue videos. These are very cool. I really do like doing cool videos with tow trucks. Looks like we got the winch lines pretty much how we really do need them. So next up, we'll slide the boom arm. Alright guys, we got it attached. So what we will now be doing is we'll be lifting the boat trailer up, and then we'll be looks like we do have it just enough lifted up. We'll lift it up just a little bit more, so it's up in the air. We shouldn't be keeping it up too much, but it's going to be a lot easier if we remove the BMW underneath it before we kind of continue. So we'll be hopping in this tow truck. I do get a lot of requests to continue to use it. We'll be using it in a lot of very cool heavy rescue videos and other cool towing videos. So we'll lower down the arm. I'm very excited to be using this again. Very awesome truck. It's one of the first giant tow trucks in Farm Sim, so it's a very special truck, and it did start out this series for the channel, which was pretty cool. So we'll back up here, and we will have to lift up and attach. Alright, it looks like we are unable to attach to that vehicle with this truck, so what we will be doing is we'll just kind of lower it down and pretty much push the BMW underneath it, and I think that this will be just a little easier since it's already underneath. We'll just kind of push it just a little bit more out, that way it's safe for us, and then we'll lower it down, and it looks to be good right about there. So we'll turn this truck off. Now it is a little bit challenging with different vehicles, and I'm not exactly sure if we'll be able to attach to them, but it looks like it does have a hitch, and it just doesn't want to attach, which is okay. So we'll still lower down the boat trailer. I'm thinking right about here, we'll lower it down with the winch lines. That looks to be good right about there, which is perfect. So we pretty much almost are able to open up an entire lane. So since this truck still does work, we'll be hopping on the inside, and we'll just kind of drive it off to the side right over here, it's going to be a lot safer if it's parked over here. And then next up, we will be really towing back the boat trailer with it onto the rollback, not really towing it just because it's all damaged. We'll be bringing this over, we'll lift it up, and you guys can see that we do have the square 2440 heavy rescue logo on the side, which is a pretty cool feature. And we'll just kind of come over here. Now this will be a little bit of a challenge. We should be able to pretty much rotate the entire trailer and kind of work around the BMW for the moment, so we'll give that a try. So we'll extend out the boom all the way and turn it also. I really do like using this rotator. It's a very key part to the heavy rescue company, since it's very, very useful. So that looks to be good just about there. We'll kind of lower it down just a little bit, and we'll lower down the boom. That looks to be good, and maybe if we could kind of bring it out just a little. That looks to be good, perfect. We'll lift it up just a little bit more, and then we'll just kind of tilt the roll back, and it should pretty much go right on. Now we'll kind of back up here, just readjust with this truck. It's always easier to readjust instead of keep moving the winch line. So we'll just use the rest of the winch to kind of pull it all the way on. Looks like it's almost on, which is good. And the truck isn't exactly stable since we don't have the entire truck onto the curb. So we'll lift this up just a little bit, and we'll also kind of turn the arm. You guys can see we are slotting it on the trailer. It's doing a really good job. I'm very excited that it is all working. So take a look at that, guys. We disconnected that, and that's pretty much it for the rotator for today, which is pretty cool. Next up, we'll lower the arm, and we'll pretty much get this road open, at least one lane, so traffic will be able to continue, since the main goal is to open up the road as fast as we can. So we'll lower down the stabilizers. Next up, we'll be tilting in the side supports. We'll hop in this, and we'll ooh, I'm not sure. We might have to hop back in that. It's not going to slide with the truck. So we actually do have to hop back in here. Like I was saying, different vehicles work differently, so we won't really put down the stabilizers, anything like that. We'll just kind of come over here and pull the boat trailer. Alright, we got it attached, which is pretty good. So next up, we'll hop back in the rollback, and as we do slide it back, we'll be using the winch line of the truck to continue to slide. It looks like that's just on the edge, which is okay, because we'll be very easy to do with this. So we'll kind of pull it and extend out the arm. Looks like the arm is almost fully extended. That looks to be good just about there. It is on the edge, which isn't the best. We'll kind of turn it, and I think that's good right about there, which is good. Take a look at that, guys. We have the boat fully on the rollback. That's ready to kind of get pulled off to the side of the road. Very successful day. Next up, I will try to tow this BMW with this rotator. It's not too realistic with a large tow truck kind of towing that small vehicle, but we'll give it a try, since I'm not exactly sure why the Kenworth isn't exactly working. But this truck also does not have the tow bar. If it did, that would have been a very helpful thing for us. But up next, we'll be hopping in this. We'll kind of turn around here. I believe that all of the controls still do work on this, which is pretty cool. And this is a twin steer, very helpful with turning, as you guys can see. So we'll kind of back up. We'll give it a try. If not, we'll just have to kind of push it off to the side and come back with another truck. Take a look at that. It looks like it is going to attach to this, which is pretty cool. We'll kind of back it up and off to the side of the road, and we are just taking up a lot of this roadway, which is not the best. So that looks to be good right about there. Take a look at that. We got that kind of placed off there. So I think we'll probably head back over to the shop and then call it a day. So we'll kind of keep this right over there. Looks like it's on the side road. This one we'll turn back on. We'll move it off to the side. I do always like to open up the roads before we call it a day, every time. So we'll kind of pull down and park on the side. Now, we will be doing some multiplayer heavy rescue very soon. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty cool. And I think to kind of have vehicles slow down just a little, we'll be parking this right there. That looks to be pretty good. And we'll hop in the Charger. Very, very fast police car. It's used mainly for police chases. We might do a cops and robbers. So let me know, should we do one of those? I appreciate each and every one of you stopping by, supporting the daily content, and all the cool videos I do post here on the channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Today was very successful. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.